Ready to go now, digging in. The Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. NLCS Game 1 is coming your way next. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball singing, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good Game 1 as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Big Tyler Glasnow. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. And that's through there for a strike. And the series is underway. The pitch. This one high in the air to left center. He's got it, and there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
This is Bryce Terang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Terang in his second season, batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2018. In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez pulls it down, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, catcher William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
First pitch misses. That one fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Brewers go down quietly, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Aaron Ashby.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now here is Shohei Ohtani.
Hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Betts. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, catcher Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Just missed. Betts over at first with one away. In the dirt. To second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Here comes Christian Yelich. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play. Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Andrew Vaughn in the box now. No balls and a strike.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Batting 6th, center fielder Sal Frelick.
2 down, bases empty. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1.
And a foul ball. Two now. Swing and a miss. Glasnow with the strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Game 1 of the NLCS. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Ashby back to work. And that misses. 1-0. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Gets a piece and stays alive. That missed by a lot. It's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's off the inside corner and a full count now. On the ground to first, and it stays fair.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
Tommy Edman at the plate. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul.
One ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. To second, and he's out. Next pitch is outside. One out, base is empty. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that one is downstairs. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, number 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. 21. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball there. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive. Glass now, ready and deals.
Ball.
And that skips into dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, rolling away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Jake Bowers, the next to hit, takes outside. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Ball, that's outside.
And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Bowers stands at first with 1 out. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Right fielder Jackson Chourio.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Fly to left his first time. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 1 of the NLCS. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Headed down the line. Hernandez hustling after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Oh, that hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So bases all loaded up. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now here is William Contreras. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's outside.
Outside.
Ball 1. That one missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
That misses the zone. 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Three and 2 now. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in LA as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And that's downstairs. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just missed.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And there's the strike. Muncy gets his lead at first with nobody out. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. Outside. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Got him! Now 5 strikeouts for him in the mound.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, at the hand, it had a lot of the strikes, I'm sure. It had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Andy Pappas digs in now. Back up the middle and a base hit. Quick. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark. 1-0.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That clips a corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two on, 1 out.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just outside. Counts full, 3-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Muncy on his horse around third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 on, 1 out. And next for LA, Mookie Betts. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one fouled off.
That's ball 2.
Movement in the bullpen. Jacob Mizorowski getting ready to go. One out. Runners at first and second. And that one fouled off. On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. On the ball, two. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Christian Yelich. Outside low, and that is ball one. Yelich, 33 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And here is Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Inside move to second. Yelich dives back in. Yelich at second with nobody out. Just missed. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Pickoff throw. Yelich dives back in. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And the slider just misses. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one to first, but it kicks foul.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fires across the diamond, and that will end the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Jacob Mizorowski.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Struck out swinging his first time. Lifted in the air, right field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Next to the dish is Freddie. A single his first time. That one in triple digits.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here comes Tommy Edman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one not close. Ball 1. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Man at second. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a base hit. Runner around third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And a 2-1 ball game now.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Edman leads off first with 1 away. And that's down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That misses.
Yep, that ball went
2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Run around the move. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
3-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Don't see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Here's Muncy to hit. Singled and scored his first time. That one missing inside. Two outs. That's down and in.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swings through that one.
2-0, 1 strike.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1. Kike Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Runner at second, 2 down. Sliced hard but foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Now this is in the air down the line. Bowers has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Game one of the National League Championship Series. And now, number 21. Glass now back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Next one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2-2 now. Good eye in that spot. And that's a fair ball.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Bowers swings through it for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Slice the other way and foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering way off the plate. Activity in the bullpen. Number 86 appears to be getting loose. Number 80 warming up as well. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. And he's already singled in this game. On a line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
First and second, 1 out. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. And ball one to the right fielder.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Tying run in scoring position here in game one of the NLCS. And that is out of play. Way outside, and it's 2-1. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-2.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. That'll be it for Glass now, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching.
Number 86 comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Go ahead run on base. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. That one close, ruled the ball, and it's 1-0. And that's ripped for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. William Contreras up now for the Brewers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And fouled off. Chorio, the lead runner at second. Terang over at first with one away. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Just off the inside edge. Christian Yelich in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Yelich in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And the 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Yelly set down on strikes.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a three-strike situation has just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers 2.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my
Game 1 of the NLCS. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Ball 1 low.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that's outside. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 1 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Mookie now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-0. And another ball. Pajes leads off first with 1 away. And it's fouled off. And now it's even up. That's towards center. Frelick has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. Both 2 in this one. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
He's got it, and that's the inning. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We're through 5. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers 2. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Slow roller to first and foul ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And it remains 2-2. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Here's the third baseman. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. One down, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. And I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now here's Jake Bauers. He is struck out and he is walked. There's the strike. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom of the inning. There's Freddie Freeman now. There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Grant Anderson up and loosening in the pen. Uribe getting loose as well. That's to third. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
Inside. And the count is even 2-2. Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 2-2. That one is upstairs. Up the middle, and that one handled. The throw to first, and that quickly 2 away.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Hernandez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And this is inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next pitch is outside. Max Muncy waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jacob Mizorowski done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So a
Milwaukee,
lefty out of the pen, Rich
number
James.
49.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Once he digs in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
That misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit, right side. And the inning is over. Great work out of the Brewer bullpen right there. On to the 7th here in Game 1. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 80.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now Joseph Ortiz. He's 2 for 2. fouled off. He was late.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low, and it's 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Fonda also getting ready.
Ball 2. 2-2 count.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Jackson Chourio will hit next. That's in there, and that is strike 1. One down, base is empty. Not even close there, and the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball. That's inside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Move to first.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Fouled off left side. Chourio at first, 1 gone. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Got him swinging. Now 2 away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have got it. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Contreras, the next to hit, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So they go quietly there, midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Kike Hernandez. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 with the count.
Gets him to chase after that one. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now, Andy Pages in there, and it's 0-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air to left center. Frelick after it. Brings it in. 2 away.
Now batting.
And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Foul ball there. James, just 21 years old. He's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in West Virginia. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. That one fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the grab. One down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 3. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Lake Trinan up and throwing. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn now. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. That one off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLCS. Missed with a changeup. 2 and 2.
Okay.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sal Frelick.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Vaughn off of first with 2 away. Next offering is foul back. That's to third, Muncy. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Grant Anderson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Betts in the box now, takes strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Turns and fires to Betts. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So up next, Will Smith. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Holding on to a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One-run game, one out, one on. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next pitch is downstairs. And that one fouled off. The 2-1. Right side. He gets there on a slide to first. Nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And the batter now, Tommy Edman. And ball one. Next pitch misses inside. And the count now 2-0. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. So the tying run at second. Popped in the air. Left field. Brings it in. And that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Banda.
For the Dodgers, number 43, Anthony Banda.
Well, one-run game. Now the third baseman.
Caleb Durbin.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And that one a little below the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 70 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 78, the right-hander, also getting loose. And now 2-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. And a foul ball. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Bowers stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Now it's going to be Joseph Ortiz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that is out of play. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting, right
2
fielder,
on, 1
Jackson
out. And
Chorio.
now Jackson Chorio.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Close, but called a ball. And now 2-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Two on, 1 out. And there's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Started after it, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. And it drops in. The throw in. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 4-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
First and second, 2 outs. At the plate, William Contreras. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. First and second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of game 1. Ball 1 there. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Two on, 2 outs. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. First and second, 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's the ball.
This this is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
This one in the air. Edman. He's got it, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jarrett Koenig.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Teoscar Hernandez.
Interfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. He's 2 outs away. Here comes Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. And they'll do it again. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
Damn.
Next offering is in for a strike. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers take game 1 on the road.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.